For parents, few things are more heartbreaking than watching your children make choices that lead them down the wrong path. Whether it's through rebellion, poor decisions, or even turning away from faith, the worry, frustration, and pain can be overwhelming. But God calls us to continue to hope and pray, trusting that He is still at work in the lives of our children. Proverbs 22:6 offers a powerful promise. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. As parents, we have the responsibility to plant seeds of faith, love, and discipline in our children, trusting that even if they stray for a season, God is faithful to bring them back. In addition to the practical steps of guiding and disciplining our children, we are also called to persist in prayer. James 5:16 says, "The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective." Our prayers, even when whispered in moments of exhaustion or desperation, are powerful tools in the hands of God. As we lift our children to God in prayer, we trust that He is working in ways we may not yet see. Hope with courage in loneliness and isolation. Loneliness is a struggle that often goes unnoticed. Some people may be surrounded by others and still feel completely alone, while others may be isolated due to circumstances such as distance from family, the loss of a loved one, or the challenges of life. In these moments, it can feel like no one sees your pain or cares about your heartache, but God does. He reminds us in Psalm 68:5-6 that He is a father to the fatherless, a defender of widows. God sets the lonely in families. This is a promise to all who feel abandoned or unseen. Even in the most isolated moments, God is present with you. He is your companion, your confidant, and your strength. Jesus Himself experienced deep loneliness, particularly in the Garden of Gethsemane, when His closest friends fell asleep in His time of need. Yet in His loneliness, He found strength in His relationship with the Father. In the same way, we can find courage in knowing that God never leaves us alone. He sets us in families, whether those families are biological, spiritual, or friendships that He places in our lives. Hope with courage in times of doubt and weak faith. There are seasons in life when even our faith seems to falter. Difficult circumstances can shake us to the point where we question God's goodness or even His existence. We may feel ashamed of our doubt, but the Bible shows us that doubt is not the enemy of faith. In fact, doubt can be the place where faith grows deeper. In Mark 9:24, a father struggling with his son's illness cries out to Jesus, "I do believe, help me overcome my unbelief." This is such an honest expression of where many of us find ourselves, holding on to faith but struggling with doubt. Jesus does not condemn the man for his doubt. Instead, He heals his son. This passage reminds us that even when our faith feels fragile, God meets us in our doubt and strengthens us. 2 Corinthians 12:9 offers another powerful truth. "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." When we are weak, God's power is most visible. When we struggle to hold on to faith, God's grace sustains us. He understands our human frailty and invites us to trust in Him, even in the midst of our questions and doubts. As we reflect on the challenges of life, whether with children, loneliness, or doubt, we are reminded that God's invitation is to hold on to hope with courage. Isaiah 40:31 promises, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This is the kind of hope that sustains us through life's trials. May we find our strength in God, holding on to His promises and trusting that no matter what we face, He is with us. His love, grace, and presence give us the courage to face tomorrow with hope. Amen. Thank you so much for joining us today. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring teachings and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new post. Remain blessed, and we'll see you next time.